Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today it's going to be episode 3 of the Team of the Week challenge. Now this week we are going to be using my Spanish Inform Liga BBVA team, and I think it's going to be quite a hard challenge again, as we do have some very good players. We've got the likes of Inform Ben Arthur in the midfield. We also have the centre back Alaba, who looks absolutely incredible. We've also got the likes of Buffon, Moreno, Alderweireld as well as that Inform Andy Carroll in Cam. And I do actually have that Inform Andy Carroll card in my club, and he is an incredible player. So if you want to see a player review on him, let me know in the comments and I'll get that done. We also have another Inform Jamie Vardy, an Inform Miroslav Klose, and an Inform Koke as well. Also on reserves, obviously won't be featuring in the game, but there is this Inform Bellarabi and the Inform Ben Yedder, which are some decent looking informs as well. So as always, we will be starting this game on Ultimate. And I should be putting on the screen in a minute the team we will use. If you want to see a squad builder around that team, I will show you it. I didn't want to use any of my main teams because they were lacking fitness, and I didn't want to fork out the money for a squad fitness card. So I did use this team that you will be seeing in a second. Here it is. It's going to pop up. We've got the likes of Inform Keylor Navas, Inform Felipe Luis, Man of the Match Lorente, Inform Adariz as well, and Man of the Match Mina, just to name a few. But if you do want to see a squad builder on that, guys, also drop it down below in the comments. And here we go, one final time, we will have a look at the Team of the Week that we're coming up against. It has significant more chemistry than last week, so we'll see if it's a bit of a harder game or if it's just not. So if we come into the first clip here, in about the 14th minute, we do go through, get the advantage, play the ball with Bruno through to Lorente, who managed to bury it in the bottom left hand corner. Now one thing you will notice with this team is that there's not much pace in the strike force whatsoever. Obviously it's Adariz and Lorente. They're not very quick players, but their finishing makes up for it. If they get the ball in and around the 18-yard box, they don't miss very often, as you can see there with Lorente. So if we have one final look at this goal, you can see it's a great weighted pass from Bruno, and he has all the time in the world to just power it into the bottom left hand corner. So that made it 1-0 in about the 16th minute. So now if we go to the next part, in the 20th minute, they do actually get the ball from a free kick here that we did give away on the player, and they do pass it short with Carroll to Klose. Klose then plays the ball down the line in a minute, I think. Plays it into Carroll, who has pretty much an empty net to header the ball into. I shouldn't have really allowed Klose the space to run into my box there, but I did, and we were made to pay for it. So there's Andy Carroll's goal, which I was expecting, as I know how good of a player he is. He can head a ball, he can shoot, he can dribble, he can pass, he can do anything you want him to. So obviously it was an easy goal to score, but it still made it 1-1. So we did need another goal to go back in front, which is exactly what we got just before half time. Running through with San Jose, had the shot, win it backwards at Mina, gets a bit push off the ball, loses a bit of balance, but manages to play it back to Bruno, who lays the ball through to Adariz, fake shot, and plays it into the bottom right hand corner. Now that goal did actually take a deflection off the defender. You can't really see it very well on the replays whatsoever, but it did take a deflection, so you're just going to have to trust me on that, guys. Not that it really matters, because the goal is a goal, but I don't think that would have gone in if it didn't take the deflection. And it did obviously take it quite powerfully into the bottom right hand corner, past Buffon in net. So that put us 2-1 up before half time, and we were absolutely dominant at half time. We had about 7 shots with 6 on target, but then in the 56th minute we crossed the ball in, and what a fantastic header that was from Lorente. You really need to utilise his height if you do buy him, guys. He is fantastic in the air, as you can see there. But as I said, we were dominating at half time. We had about 7 shots, 6 on target, whereas they had about 3 shots with 2 on target, or 2 shots with 1 on target. But the keeper had no chance there with that header, and neither did Ben Arthur on the line, as it does go top bins into the top upper left hand corner. So that did give us a margin to put us 3-1 up, which meant we were comfortable to concede a goal, which we unfortunately did do as they lay the ball off to Bruno Perez, who manages to spot it into the bottom left hand corner. Now, this is quite an interesting card, I believe. I believe his normal card is a right wing back, so you'd expect him to play right back, but this inform card is actually at right mid. So that's a bit similar to Alexandro's inform, but it was nonetheless a great finish, giving our keeper no chance. So that meant that we could not afford to concede any goals and we needed to focus, which is more or less exactly what we did. As you can see, we scored again there with Adariz, I believe it was, or Bruno. I think it was Bruno, yeah. Bruno makes it 4-2 in the 68th minute. Adariz was here and he just squares the ball across to Bruno and he is able to put a quite easy finish in there. You wouldn't really expect him to miss that, but you know, he had to be there. He did make the run. It was a great play from Adariz as well to get around the defender. So that put us 4-2 up, so it was quite comfortable there. And then leading into the 73rd minute, we get the ball with Llorente, play it to Bruno, back to Llorente, and Llorente does manage to grab his hat-trick and make it 5-2. It was a good save from Buffon. He nearly got the save, but he couldn't quite get his whole body behind it, and that did mean that he put it into the back of the net, making Llorente get his third goal, which was a very good performance from him. But we weren't done for goals in this game. There was actually one more goal that did come in this game, and it was a gain for us in the 84th minute. Great ball over from Mustachio, lucky to come off the defender's head, but that volley is exceptional. Bearing in mind that Bruno's original position for his card is centre mid, I'm just playing him in cam. Like, you don't really expect him to have that in his locker. He's not a striker, he shouldn't be able to do that, but that is a great through ball. Obviously, we did get lucky with it bounce off the head, but that is a really good volley. The technique to get that up and down as quickly as he did and leave Buffon with absolutely no chance again. Here we can see it again. It was a really good finish, which made the game 6-2. So as you can see here, guys, the game did end at 6-2, which meant that we did grab up the 1,000 coins from beating the team of the week on Ultimate, which was absolutely fantastic result. We've won 3 out of 3 now. This was the most, believe it or not, this was the closest game that I've actually played in. Up until it went to 3-1, it was a very close game. And a very fun game to play as well. But as you can see there, confirmation of Llorente's hat-trick, 6 shots, 3 goals, absolutely outstanding performance from him. And we'll take a look at the player ratings and the match stats that we did get from that game. So as you can see, Llorente got a 9.8, but Bruno had probably a better performance. He did get 2 goals and 3 assists, but only getting a 9.5. So it's a good performance from the whole team, really. Wasn't expecting to do as well, but they proved me wrong, and it did put in a great shift for the team, which meant that we did win 6-2 on Ultimate against the team of the week. Good performance. So there's a confirmation of the 1,857 coins that we did receive from that game. The stats are very one-sided. We did manage 17 shots with 15 on target, with them only getting 4 shots with 3 on target. They had slightly more possession, but I believe that we dominated that game a lot. So yeah, that's going to be it for the end of this video. I will show you the team of the week one more time, as I always do. But this is the end of the 3rd episode of the team of the week challenge. Please drop a like down below and don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Let me know anything else you want to see in the comments below, and I will see you later in another video. Have a very nice rest of your day.